Hey wavies and curlies, this is Stacy from the Frizz Girls, and I'm here at home with a little bit of wonky, frizzy wavy hair today. We got some wonky pieces, a little frizz, but you know what? Frizz is part of our routine, and it's common and normal. So don't freak out if you've got frizz in your hair. Just accept it and love your hair for just that as it is. Now, I'm in the middle of doing an inventory of my books and my journal because I've got a couple cool events coming up at the end of this month and beginning of next month. So at the end of this month in October, on the 25th from like 10 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be live at Girls Day Out Owensboro. Yes, I will be at Girls Day Out Owensboro, and I'm going to have the entire Frizz book series with me, except book number 4, The ABCs of Wavy Curly Hair. And I'm going to explain why I'm not going to have that one there in a moment. But I will have my book, Stacy Learns to Love Her Wavy Hair, and you can too. And What the Frizz, How to Take Care of Your Wavy Curly Hair. Find Your Hair Type, starring the Frizz Girls. And What the Frizz, How to Take Care of Your Wavy Curly Hair. No Dry Brushing, starring the Frizz Girls. And The Hair Chronicles, A Girl's Guide to All Things Hair, which I'll show you in a moment. Now, the reason why I'm not going to have the ABCs of Wavy Curly Hair starring the Frizz Girls with me in Owensboro is because that book, this book, yes, this book, I can show it to you, sorry, is actually been accepted into the 44th Annual Kentucky Book Festival happening on Saturday, November 1st at Joseph Beth Bookseller in Lexington, Kentucky from 10 to 3. So I only have 17 copies of the ABCs of Wavy Curly Hair starring the Frizz Girls, and they want 30 copies for that event, and I don't have 30 copies. And I don't know how I'm going to get another 13 copies in like 2 weeks, because my printer is not going to be able to print my books within 2 weeks without a rush fee, and that's a little bit on the pricey side. So we have to figure out that. So I will not have that book available at Girls Day Out. So if you want the ABCs of Wavy Curly Hair starring the Frizz Girls and you want me to sign it for you, you'll need to go to Lexington, Kentucky. So at Joseph Beth Bookstores in the Lexington Green Shopping Plaza in Lexington, Kentucky on Saturday, November 1st from 10 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because they're on the East Coast time. I live in Central Time Zone. Don't ask me why Kentucky is in 2 different time zones. We can't figure it out here, and we're stuck with it. It is what it is. But anyways, if you want that book and want me to sign it, and I will have all the other books with me, then you need to go there. Now, I mentioned something about the Hair Chronicles, and I want to hold this up for you because I know many of you are probably wondering, what is the Hair Chronicles? So this is what it looks like. Now, this is a girl's guide to all things hair. Now, many of you wavies and curlies that are starting your hair care journey, maybe you've had a pregnancy, maybe you're trying a new product for the first time, maybe you've gone through menopause, perimenopause, whatever, or maybe just in general your hair's changing, you're like, why? What is going on with it? Well, the Hair Chronicles is phenomenal for being able to track your hair care. So when you use a new product or a styling method and you're not sure if it works, you can just journal it in here. And I have plenty of space for you to be able to do that. So if you would like to order any of my books, you can always jump onto my TikTok shop, or you can go to my website, www.thefrizzgirls.com, and order whatever copy or copies that you would like. I have book bundles available. Also, I will take orders on the website up to 20 books per order. If you are a teacher, a librarian, or you want to have a party for your kiddos, or you just want to have a lot of my books for a school, you will need to go onto my website at www.thefrizzgirls.com. You will need to email me, and in that subject line, I need you to put book bundle and give me the number of books that you want to order. And in that email, tell me which book or books you want to order that are more than 20, because that's going to be considered a bulk order, and we'll have different pricing for that and shipping for that. So you have the option to order, and I'm going to show you all 4 books in here in a second. So you have an option to order What the Frizz, how to take care of your wavy or curly hair type, find your hair type starring the Frizz Girls. The ABCs of wavy curly hair starring the Frizz Girls. Stacy learns to love her wavy hair and you can too. What the Frizz, how to take care of your wavy curly hair, no dry brushing starring the Frizz Girls. And the Hair Chronicles, a girl's guide to all things hair. Now, if you're putting in a bulk order of books through me via email, I will not be able to sign them for you because they're going to come directly from the printer and go directly to your residence, whether it's residential or commercial. However, if you would like me to come sign your books, then you need to go to my website, www.thefrizzgirls.com, and click on author visits and book me for an author visit in person, and then I can sign all the books that way. So stay tuned, wavies and curlies. You never know what good fun news I'm going to have. Have a great day. Bye.